Friends, welcome back to our monthly Transmog competition. Tonight is actually going to be a special night, which I'm going to tell you about in a second, because tonight we actually unintentionally have an all-stars Transmog competition. Every single person that is in tonight's Transmog has actually already won in the past. Now, this was not intentional. It kind of just happened. But here's the deal. If you guys have never seen these Transmog competitions and you're like, man, these are all stars, I wish I could see their past Transmogs. Well, guess what? You can. If you go actually into the Discord, you will see the Unity events category and you will see Transmog champions. And in there, you're actually able literally to just scroll through and see all of the winners from the past. I mean, this is super cool. Every month has a different theme and we've had many winners, but the crazy part is tonight, every single person in this is actually already a winner. Let's go. So this is the battle. This is the battle of the best, which is actually super cool. Friends, I need you to put some hearts and some hype emotes in the chat if y'all are excited and ready to dive into tonight's good old Transmog competition. Friends, the way we do this, if you guys don't know, there are many people in the contest, but only one can win. There is a $20 Battle.net currency on the line, and these people have come hungry to win. It is spring. Spring fever is the theme of what we're going for tonight. Who's gonna have the best Transmog that inspires spring? You are gonna get to watch, and the judges will get to decide. And speaking of the judges, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 tonight. I do happen to be one of them. But of course, friends, you know her. You love her, the legend herself, Luna Lumos. She's on screen now, but the people want to know, Luna Lumos, are you excited for tonight's Transmog competition?
I am so excited. This is my favorite event, whether it's Discord voted or live, and so I'm excited to see what has been prepared for us.
This has been, I think this is probably my favorite thing that I tag team with you, Luna, because me and Luna do a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but this is one of the few things that we do that's like in front of everyone, super fun, super lighthearted. Like we're not like, like resolving things, but it's like, hey, let's have a good time and just like judge people's Transmog. As she throws a wave in the chat, I love it. Luna, we're super grateful for you. I think y'all need hearts in the chat for our good Luna right now. She does way more behind the scenes than you could probably ever imagine or fathom. Hearts in chat as she takes a bow. But she is not the only other judge. Like I said, I am one as well. But of course, friends, we also have the mystery man from across the pond, Magnificor! Now here's the deal, because Magnificor no longer has a World of Warcraft active subscription. In his place tonight, we have this cocky crow, good old Scarecrow, to replace the good old Magnificor. But he is here in Discord. Mag, are you pumped for tonight's Transmog competition?
Hello, peasants.
Oh,
I look forward to seeing what all of your ugly outfits look like. And of course, as usual, my bribes are always open.
The trade option is always available. We're joking, by the way, but it's funny to say. Ladies and gentlemen.
Not last time. Last time I got 100K. Okay,
let's
get on with this.
I still don't know if that's a real story, and you know what? We're gonna leave it a mystery for all of you. The same way that Mag's face is a mystery to all of you, is that story true? We're gonna leave a mystery as well. Well, now, friends, without further ado, it is time to begin our good old Transmog competition. The way we'll do this, we will have all the contestants walk down the runway. They will do a 360, show off their good old Transmog. They'll be judged by all 3, and then there can only be one winner at the end. And up first, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Firebite, as they make their way out from behind the tree to the front stage right now. And a special edition for this Transmog competition is that mounts are actually now going to be included in the judging of their Transmog. Now here's the deal, Firebite, I'm gonna leave this up to you. If when you do your 360, if you wanna do it on your mount or off your mount, but go ahead and give us a little 360. Let the people see what we're working with here. Okay. Sweet deal. I like it. Remember, the theme is spring fever, and so we got a lot of spring going on right here. Luna, give us your thoughts, friend.
Doesn't scream spring or even Easter thoughts with pastel colors.
Truth.
The pink and light blue are really pretty. Oh, we even have a companion friend with her.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
How perfect. I really like the butterfly on the belt going with the back piece.
Love
that
it.
includes the butterflies. Also being a dragon, I think the benefit of like those horns with the race that you are. Woo! There she is. I like how it all flows together very well. The pinks are complementary. And the mount itself being a fox is very playful and fun with the theme of spring.
I agree. I would love to give the people a good look at that beautiful mount. Oh yeah, that is fantastic. I really love the cohesion of this transmog. Like you said, the pastel colors, the pinks, I really love it. When I think spring, I think lighthearted. I think, it's been dark, it's been winter for a while, and I'm ready for just the joy, the lightheartedness, the pink, and that is the vibe I get from this transmog. I love the cohesion of the butterflies from the belt to the back, like Luna said. Honestly, I have no critiques of this. Like, I think this is actually just a perfect idea of what I think when I think spring. And then the Easter Bunny, are you kidding me, chat? She's got a literal Easter Bunny. I love it. Fantastic job, Firebite.
It's a big rat. You know what it's like? It reminds me of Valentine's. Which I know isn't really spring-ish, but it's like very early spring, late winter. But I tell you what it does remind me of is in my garden, I've got this Japanese cherry blossom tree, and it's beautiful for about 2 days. And then the wind takes the petals away, and then it goes everywhere. And then for about 3 weeks, you've just got wet, mushy petals everywhere. That's what it makes me think.
I was waiting. I was like, is this story gonna resolve?
I'd burn it down if I could, but it's against the law.
What are your thoughts on the actual transmog?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I like it.
Up next, Primal Wolf making their way out from behind the tree on the character going by Kit Kat. Oh, snap, bro. Let the people see what we're working with. Okay, respect. Let's go, dude. All right. Taking his time. He's like, yo, take a good look at me, brother.
Could we also see what weapon you're holding,
Ooh,
Primal?
it's Z on the keyboard unless you rebound it. We believe in you.
So for this, I mean, honestly, my first interpretation of it, or my first feel coming out on that mount, is that mount is almost like the sun appearing after winter. I think the life and the movement that's in this mog, you've got the wings on your back that appeared like insect wings, along with the animation on the weapon that you have.
So you actually made me think something that I actually thought was a negative and actually turned it into a positive. She mentioned about how it's springtime and things start coming out. First of all, like the sun. But one thing I hadn't thought of was the insects. That most bugs die off in the winter or go hide or whatever. But springtime, the bugs start coming out. And I'll be honest, when I first saw the shoulders, I was like, hey, these look a little bit darker. It kind of looks like a bug that's trying to like eat me. And it doesn't give me like joyful spring vibes. But then it made me realize like, but that's the reality of spring. The bugs are back out. And if you're my wife, all the bugs love to bite my wife. I don't know why. There's almost a sense of realism now that Luna made me realize. So I actually now really like the insects. Love the, the wings in the back. But for me, it's the weapon. The flowery weapon. I didn't know this weapon existed in the game. So this is absolutely massive. The only thing that I feel gives me fall vibes is the helmet. The helmet is one that I feel like the orange and the yellows give me more autumn leaves are changing. But other than that, everything gives me very, very clear spring vibes.
Be honest, how much were you praying that we would get this transmog started before the sun went down in the server? Because it's getting close. And I feel like halfway through this transmog, that tiger's about to go white. Like,
that's hilarious.
I really like that weapon, and it does actually look like the hippie version of Thunder Fury. I agree what you said about the helmet, though. Doesn't really fit everything else. Everything else, I really like it. I really like those shoulders as well. You can see like the mouths kind of move.
Daenerys, make your way down, my friend. Daenerys, why don't you go ahead and give us 2 360s. Give us a 360 with the mount. And then give us another 360 dismounted. Firebell, what's the actual name of this mount? Oh, we're going to have lots to say about this. Come on now.
I think that mount was one of about 3 epic pulls I had in my brain as far as what might be associated with a spring mog, specifically with green. And it goes very well with the transmog that you've picked out. Really liking the ombre effect of the horns on the helmet that you've chosen. Of course, you have changed your hair color to match your Mog, which I am appreciative of the extra effort that everybody puts into the little details, including going to the barber and changing up the hair. It flows pretty well. Can I see the companion too that you've chosen? Oh, I'm a sucker for miniatures, so
Yeah.
the miniature tree is pretty adorable. The weapon, that looks like one from last season's raid with a magic effect on it, but I like the golden floral, how it matches the gold in your Mog as well.
There's not much to say except yes. Just yes. The green, the nature, the weapon, all the greenery, just the life and the movement of the helmet. Obviously the pet, the mount was literally 10 out of 10. I have really not much more to add. This is so beautifully a transmog for spring. The one thing I do notice that I really love is corsage the right word? I'm not fully sure, but the flowers on the wrist, chef's kiss. Like such a little detail that I wouldn't even have thought to do, but absolutely, Daenerys crushed it.
I mean, I like the companion.
Elaborate.
I like the staff and I like the head and I like the shoulders, but I'm not a fan of mixing the lower and high res outfits.
Okay.
And it's just a personal thing of mine. It's a pet peeve. Personally, I think Blizzard should just stop being lazy and go back and just make the lower ones high res. But apart from that, I think it's really good. I do think that this is more of like if the theme was like just straight up nature. But as far as like just spring goes, it doesn't shout out to me spring. Like if you just showed me this and said, what theme do you think it was? I'd say like nature or something. But apart from that, I do like it. I think it's a good Mog.
We got one more contestant, friends, coming your way. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. One of our officers and one of our core council members. Furix, make your way to the stage, my friend. Oh, the ultimate flex coming out right here. Furix, give us two 360s. Oh, first of all, love that show animation. Give us two 360s, one on the mount, and then one without the mount. Absolutely. Oh, okay. I had so much to say.
That was one of the three mounts I was referring to when I thought about what they might come out from behind the tree with or on. That mount changes, by the way, for the seasons. There is some advantage to being a class that can change form. So we kind of got three different versions: mounted, dragon, and then of course this form. Did you dual Mog the shoulders?
Oh.
Yeah. So the variation of the colors of... Is that shot for Novo right now?
That was for Novo for sure. For sure. He said, get it off my screen, and I had to just throw it his way. I, for a split second, forgot you could see it and completely like ruined what you were trying to look at.
just derail the judging for a minute.
Yeah, no big deal.
But yes, he did transmog each shoulder separately. So we've got some variations in different colors of green there with the leaves, which, I mean, I think that reflects nature pretty perfectly. He's got a bouquet of flowers in his hand too, and a rose in his mouth. Can we do a tour around?
Let's go.
Yeah. He's been gardening, friends. He's been gardening for spring. I appreciate the attention that was given to the small details in this transmog and the pieces that were included individually.
Yeah, I think Mag brought up a really good point of like the difference between a spring transmog and like a nature transmog. I think what Furix did well here was the white bottom robe. And for me, because there's a lot of green going on the shoulders and the gloves to really love, but the white bottom robe really makes it feel more lighthearted, more like a breath of fresh air. I think the robe was actually a really nice touch. What I really love about this, so much attention to detail. Luna already mentioned it. For me, it's the shovel and the flowers. It just, there's almost storytelling going on here. It is like, I have been waiting for spring to come from the darkness of winter, and I am getting ready to work. We didn't even look at the little companion. That is super cute. Seedle, I really love the spade and the flowers, and you gotta respect the flower in the mouth. You just gotta respect it. Because here's the deal. He's not just picking flowers. He's making sure that he saves one for the wifey, all right? I respect it. I respect it.
I'm telling you, this dude may be in tune with nature, but he's also an absolute sex machine. Look at this dude. He is so hot. I'm actually getting a little flustered right now. But Furix, if you take me on a date, I'll give you 10 points.
The flex was so perfect. Furix, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That is the 4 final contestants. So here's the deal. Furix going to have you stay put. The rest of you, we're going to have you guys make your way towards the good old front stage. Here's the deal. Luna in the background right now is going to be tallying up all the score. Remember, we've got 4 contestants, which means there's plenty of room in the next competition for you to sign up. For those you don't know, we actually do a Transmog competition every single month, and everyone is able to participate. They alternate month by month. One month we do an on-stream voted Transmog competition like we're doing right now. Then the next month it is a Discord voted one where people, they follow the theme that Luna picks in the Discord and they just send their pictures to Luna. All of them get posted and the community votes. So I want to encourage you, this is a ton of fun. It's a great community event. No matter if you're a Mythic Raider, Mythic Plus doer, some of the just professions, this is a great way for it's a great equalizer. Like anybody can be a part, no matter how you play World of Warcraft. It's a ton of fun. And there is a $20 Battle.net cash prize. So if you guys are ever looking to get in, you guys are more than welcome. I'm going to give us just a few more looks here, friends. Dude, Fierce, that mountain is ginormous and I respect it. We got Primal. We got the good old Daenerys. Let us know in chat, who are you voting for? Not that your vote, contributes toward the actual vote, but who are you voting for? We got Firebite. We got Furix. We got Primal Wolf going by Kit Kat. And then we got Daenerys going by Andromeda. Who's your pick? The verdict is in. And the time has come. Ladies and gentlemen, in third place, none other than Primal Wolf GG. Ladies and gentlemen, can we put some hypes in the chat? Primal Wolf, go ahead and give a little bow on the stream. Would you do it? Congratulations taking that third place. You're an absolute Giga Chad legend, brother. There is the bow. Friends, in second place, none other than, are you ready? Firebite GG. Firebite with the legendary bow in the second place. Friends, 2 other people remain, but only one can be the winner. Friends, and in first place, none other than the legend himself, Furix. Look at that flex and look at that bow. Ladies and gentlemen, did you get crazy in the chat? Start celebrating, start dancing. Furix has now won the $20 Battle.net currency for this unofficial All-Stars Spring Fever Transmog competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all so much. Y'all are absolutely S tier. Y'all looking good. You know what? One of these days, I want to enter into one of these one day, bro.